What is up, guys? It's Flash back with some more charts and another video. Today's Friday, February 14th, about 5:24 p.m. Eastern. Happy Valentine's Day to all of those who celebrate. We have I think a new cadence I'm going to be doing regularly is hashtag video, Bitcoin, gold, Bitcoin measured in gold, strategy measured in Bitcoin. Maybe it's a daily occurrence, maybe it's every other day, a couple days a week, we'll see. But this is what I'm looking at. Drop me a like if this is something you guys are interested in and want me to do a little bit more frequently. But I think we're making some progress here. So we're going to look at Bitcoin first. Let's throw on a rainbow wave here. Zoom out to get the data. There we go. So, we're chugging along here, guys. If we could be starting to curl up to the upside, it looks like. The hike in a she candle view is a nice look. It has that, kind of a rounded bottom shape. So I think we're going to keep chugging along here. Good to see. I can also pull up, is it momentum that I want to look at? Yeah, if we go into the 4-hour, distance percentage from the moving average indicator that I like to use, there's certainly a little bit of a consolidation line here that we want to get above and that we're trying to. I think if we can get above this yellow line, that'll give us clear momentum breakout to the upside, and we should expect higher prices. So I think we're still working on that. Again, this is on the 4-hour time frame, but something to keep in mind. Overall, though, I think we're looking good. I like the look and feel of this. So next we're going to go to gold, and if you saw my video yesterday, we overlaid Bitcoin onto this chart. And so gold and Bitcoin seem to be kind of taking turns in terms of appreciating, right? And so we kind of identified when gold makes a local top, or at least when it did it on October 30th, that gave kind of the green light for Bitcoin to go ahead and go to the upside. So what did we get today? We got a break of this steeper trend line. This is on the 4-hour time frame. And so we broke that. And now it kind of, we could be right here, so to speak. So if we just want to quickly overlay Bitcoin to see what I'm talking about. So here, this local top in gold, Bitcoin kind of then got the juice, right? And so you could kind of tell Bitcoin was starting to make higher highs, higher lows back here as gold was continuing to run. And it looks like this could be a higher low here, our first higher low at least in the recent consolidation. All right, now let's look at Bitcoin measured in gold. We'll zoom out to the daily here. So again, I think we're in the early innings of hopefully an outperformance. Bitcoin, we want Bitcoin to outperform gold, right? That's going to be good for strategy rather. But yeah, we made some progress today. We saw some good price action, especially in MicroStrategy. I think it was up like almost 4%. And it was just off of this, looks like a bullish engulfing candle on the daily, right? Hopefully we're making some sort of bottom here in this wedge. So that's pretty cool. Now we'll look at strategy. Got some lines here. Just zooming out on the bigger picture here, though, looks like we're coming to the end of this consolidation. I hope, right? I hope we resume to the upside, because we got some higher price targets to tackle. So if we zoom way out, we still have that indicator on. I'll turn that off. Zoom way out, we could be on a upward sloping curve, parabola, we'll see, right? But this is just a guideline. So if we zoom in, we can zoom into the 1 hour. So here's a strategy on the 1 hour. We're kind of trying to break out, I think. So this, we saw some good positive price action today. This makes me excited that, we could potentially have more room to the upside, but we still have some resistance we'd have to get through. And then lastly, strategy measured in gold. I mean strategy measured in Bitcoin. Again, good move to the upside here. We still want to break out of this consolidation. This yellow resistance line is, I think, what we want to get above first and foremost, right? That'll kind of tell us, okay, the energy's coming back into strategy compared to Bitcoin. Maybe strategy can lead the way to the upside here. Another one I'll add is strategy measured in gold. We zoom out to the weekly on this one. This one's kind of a funky chart because it has so much, all the previous history of MicroStrategy, right? You know, whether these channels are real or not, I'm not sure. Kind of just fun to play around with. But when we zoom into the 4 hour, again, we still want to break out of this. This looks to be symmetrical triangle of some sort. Again, similar consolidation. We're kind of at the midpoint of this bluer channel too, so we'll add this to the list too. I think this is always good to kind of keep in mind, measuring against gold rather than the US dollar and measuring in Bitcoin. So I think that looks pretty good, guys. We're headed into the long weekend. Markets won't open till Tuesday. But I always like to end on this chart, the rainbow wave. Always good to keep this in mind. The bigger picture here. This is kind of the future. So, you know, we want to hug this green line. This is the core power law line. You know, if we stay around $100,000, 106, you know, that's kind of this line we want to, I'm looking to accumulate the hardest money the world has ever seen, and continue to follow the power law. I think it's a great story. All right, guys, hope this was helpful. Have a good weekend. I'll see you in the next video.